Welcome to Monday, Voyage family. It is Monday, March the 22nd, 2020, and such a great day it is. I hope so far you're enjoying it and you're just going to be able to spend some time in the Word today. For those of you who have not had a chance to hear Pastor Jeff's message yesterday, you can go to the website and click on sermon, and it will give you the place to go. And what an awesome message Pastor Jeff had for us yesterday. He got into Ephesians 5 yesterday, verses 8 through 14. Let me read those to you real quick. For once you were full of darkness, but now you have light from the Lord. So live as people of light, for this light within you produces only what is good and right and true. Carefully determine what pleases the Lord. Take no part in the worthless deeds of evil and darkness. Instead, expose them. It is shameful even to talk about things that are ungodly people do in secret, but their evil intentions will be exposed when the light shines on them. For the light makes everything visible. That is why it is said, awake, O sleeper, rise up from the dead, and Christ will give you light. Such great words. As Jeff was saying this, I was thinking about that going, as we are around people every day and our family and stuff, we are the light. And you've heard me teach before, is that we may be the only Bible somebody reads. And at times like this, when they're worried and concerned and all the things that they held tight, their jobs where they found their identity or wherever it's at, they're seeing some of that crumble away because those things don't bring happiness. So maybe right now you have a family member, a brother, a sister, an aunt, an uncle, maybe your own son, your own daughter, grandchildren, somebody that your relationship with them is strained at this time and you haven't talked to them in a while, or when you do talk, it's always a time to get through it. But what a time to reach out to them right now. What a time to be the light, to put the step forward, to call them, to text them, just to say, hey, how are you doing? How are things going? Anything you need. Then even send it to the person you know is going to be the one that's the worst to talk to you. What a great time to be that light and to be the person that Christ meant us to be. Seeing on an inside picture here, my bird feeders out back. As I was doing this, I filmed these birds out back here. I'll admit this. This was taped on Sunday. The birds were, so you get it, and so is this tape, I should say. But if you look on there, you can see some finches, and the birds you're hearing is a red-winged blackbird. They're in migration, so they come through. But you'll also see some sparrows on there, and that reminded me of Matthew 6:26. In the New Living Translation, it says, look at the birds. They don't plant or harvest or store foods in the barn, for your heavenly Father feeds them. And aren't you far more valuable to him than they are? And what great comforting words. Maybe you can share those with somebody. Just great comforting words. So I want to share that with you. Another thing, as you're having time to do this, maybe you are laid off. We know some of our people are, and you need to keep them in prayer. You need to be reaching out to them. And if you're not for sure who they are, Pastor Jeff will be able to tell you who they are. A meal for them would be great. As of this video, I know we still have a young lady looking for a place to stay. She is Grace Bible. They closed the campus down, and she does not want to move to the other side of the state. She'd like to stay here. So as of the video, I'm assuming that has not been fulfilled. So if you are a single mom or you're a married lady and husband and you have a spare room, then please reach out to Jeff. Maybe that's something you can do. Another thing, too, just to think about here is as this is going on and we're not at church, and that is tithing, we still have bills to pay. We still have staff. We need to make sure we support them. There's many ways you can tithe. You can send your check and mail it to church. You can go to the church website and click on a link there. I'll tell you when that happens. There's a fee for that. So I ask if you could cover that fee too, if possible, so that it doesn't come out of the tithing to pay bills and pay the pastors and stuff. So please keep that in mind. And for those that you're doing that, thank you so much for stepping up and continuing to tithe. That is so great. Another thing too to help out with here, we're still trying to look at the website, and you can tell, boy, talk about timing and making sure that we needed a good website and video equipment and stuff like that. We sure found that out this way. So keep that in mind too, as Ivers had talked about a website. So if you have some interest in helping on that, let Ivers know or Milo. As you're doing time, and you're looking, I tried to think of a great study to do. And the book of Proverbs is always a great one. So if it's been a while since you read through the book of Proverbs, what a great way to do it. And that is just to take one book at a time and read it that day, and then the next day, and you got 31 days of Proverbs, and 31 days, hopefully we'll be through all of this. But just a great way to do it. I'm going to throw in a little thing here for some humor because I think but some words of wisdom. So as you can see here by the picture, this is Roy's words of wisdom for the day. And Roy is a very wise man that he is, that I've known for years. Matter of fact, it'll be 5 years here, coming on about April the 20th, that I met Roy for the first time. And over those 5 years, he's had lots of words of wisdom. So this one today was Roy's words of wisdom for the day. His words of wisdom for the day is, a roll of toilet paper in hand when needed is worth two on the shelf at Costco. Take those the wisdom however you want to from Roy. But we'll have more come Wednesday, which reminds me, you're going to see this video every other day. So I'm doing Monday. Jeff will do Wednesday, so you won't have Roy's words of wisdom. I'll be back on Friday with some more words of wisdom from Roy. So take this day, enjoy it, have fun. Pray about that person that you need to reach out to and talk to and try to make amends to. Take that time to do that. That is so, so important. If there's anything you need, please get hold of Pastor Jeff or me or Pastor Jody. If you have a prayer request, go on the website and fill in where it says prayer request. If you know somebody in a church family that's in need, please let us know. Make contact with the people. We have people unemployed. Get hold of with Pastor Jeff on that. A meal would be great, whatever it would be. So please continue to pray. Please continue to keep us all in your prayers. And most of all, just look to the Lord. He will not fail us. Have a great day and enjoy. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.